Okay, you see this face? That's my Giving Tuesday face, because everybody's asking me for money. I know, you too, right? But it does lead me to want to answer a question that people ask me all the time. Like, Jessica, if you could give money anywhere, where would you give? For politics, for winning elections in the United States. And I have very strong opinions about that. These are the groups that if I had millions of dollars, I would pour almost all of it into these groups. Actually, there are 3 that are evergreen that I would always say give to, and then there's one special event that I also think would be a very shrewd donation opportunity. So the first place is an organization called Movement Voter Project. Movement Voter Project basically has a long-standing track record of raising money and taking it and giving it all to the best grassroots organizations working in every state, but mostly in pivotal swing states. They work with all of the grassroots groups, so they know the ones that are doing the best work, registering voters, turning voters out, and they've got a state-by-state plan for 2024. They're smart, they're strategic, and they are just very good at what they do. This is one of these groups that, like, if they were fully funded, we would just, like, win every election. All right, the second organization I just could not love and value more is Run for Something. I kind of think they're saving the country. I'm particularly obsessed with their 50-state school board strategy right now. So what Run for Something does is recruit young, under 40 progressives to run for office across the country, focusing on down ballot races. They are really the reason that we won so many school board races in this last election cycle. They're doing magnificent, important work to save democracy. And if I had $1 million, I would give it to them. Seriously. Also, have you considered running for office? If you have, talk to them. The third organization I would say always give money to, do a recurring monthly donation always, is the States Project, who does nothing but help progressives win state level races. They're the reason we just won in Virginia, and I cannot recommend them highly enough. This is one of many, many articles singing their praises. This is another. Finally, I have a really good suggestion for those of you who care about Jeff Jackson or North Carolina or winning the presidency next year. This is a fundraiser specifically for the North Carolina Democrats and the Mecklenburg County Democrats. I'll let Jeff Jackson tell you why it's important.
I think there's a really good chance that Mecklenburg County is the single most important county in the entire country for this next election. If Mecklenburg performs the way we know it can, it's going to swing a bunch of statewide races. It's also going to seal the deal for the president's reelection.
Sounds important, right? It actually really, really is. We are raising money to try to fund 2 field organizers through the end of 2024. We are trying to raise $150,000. We're a little over halfway there. And if you do donate any amount, you can come to the fundraiser on Zoom on December 5th. I'll be there, and you'll get to hear from the Reverend Raphael Warnock. Senator Warnock is the main speaker. Anyway, those are my Giving Tuesday recommendations, but they're evergreen, as I said. Always a good place to give any of those organizations, and come to the fundraiser if you can. Now I'm going to stop before you too have to start making this face.